Chosen one, draw closer and take this in with your whole being. What is about to be released carries urgency, and it may be the very strand that lifts you away from unseen trouble. In this instant, God is reaching straight into your inner core. This encounter is deliberate, not random. A message of caution is being delivered. Threat surrounds you, and swift response is essential. Each breath matters, and the way forward has already been illuminated. But only if you respond immediately. This is a moment where heaven interrupts the ordinary. Divine forces are already in motion to pull you from danger, reroute your steps, and cover you from what is drawing near. Yet hear this plainly. You do not have the luxury of waiting. Hesitation and uncertainty can exact a serious cost. The answers you have begged for, the opening, the refuge, the release you seek are rushing toward you. But your awareness must be anchored in this very hour. Do not ignore the signs. Do not delay your reply. Creation itself, the voice of God, and the stirrings within you are sounding an alert. Move quickly, stay watchful, and take action. Pathways are opening, remedies are manifesting, but they reveal themselves only to those who recognize the signal and respond at once. Before continuing, pause this video briefly and complete 3 vital actions. Tap the like button. It amplifies the energy of this word and signals your openness. Subscribe. We are advancing toward 95,000 subscribers, so more chosen ones can receive this urgent call. Write 99 in the comments. That number declares to the universe that you are conscious, attentive, and ready to move. Remember this, chosen one. If you truly recognize God's voice now, you will remain until the end. If you turn aside, if you stall, you may bypass the rescue already approaching. But if you stay present and act now, your entire course will be transformed. God is calling. The threat is genuine, and so is the deliverance. Now we step into what must be done immediately to secure covering, anchor breakthrough, and step fully into what you were designed for. There are times when delay is far more costly than any decisive move. God is speaking now, calling for motion, calling for alignment with His design. Every pause creates space the enemy is eager to use. You may feel settled where you are, believing all is well. Yet a spiritual tide is shifting, a disturbance forming beyond what you can see. Imagine standing at the edge of solid ground, unaware the foundation beneath is giving way. That is the urgency flowing through this moment. The restlessness within you, the tension, the haze, the fear is not accidental. It is a divine push, a supernatural warning that one wrong move at the wrong moment could bring destruction. Life turns on timing. Moses had to leave the palace to step into calling. Joseph walked through confinement before elevation. Your season also demands immediate obedience. Do not wait for external confirmation of what God has shown you. Do not let comfort or reasoning govern your decision. Today, God's voice is clear. Move now. This is not a time for argument or hesitation. Every moment of delay allows hidden danger to strengthen. Move now. Move now. Place your full trust in Him and witness Him create a way where none appears. While your eyes focus on what is visible, unseen forces are shifting. An attack is quietly being organized in areas of your life you never suspected. It could be within your work, your connections, or even among those closest to you. The enemy does not announce his plans. He advances subtly, relying on distraction and familiarity to keep you unaware. Heaven, however, sees all. God warns you before impact arrives. This is why your prayers feel more intense and your heart more sensitive than usual. That tightness, that unease is not weakness. It is your spirit detecting danger. On the surface, things may appear calm, but beneath it all, a scheme is unfolding to derail your purpose. Think of a chessboard, strategies forming beyond your current view. Yet God, the master strategist, has already revealed the pattern ahead. Now is the time to refine spiritual perception. Pay attention to your surroundings. your exchanges, even the movement of your thoughts. Ask God to reveal concealed intentions. Just as a lighthouse prevents ships from crashing into hidden rocks, God releases signals to guard your path. Observe them, respect them, and be ready to move under divine guidance before the unseen threat reaches you. One of the hardest realities to accept is that danger often wears a familiar face. Someone near you, a friend, a colleague, or even family may unknowingly open a door that leads to harm. The actions may seem insignificant at first. A careless word, a misplaced trust, or misguided advice can become the pivot that leads to loss. God calls you to stay alert. This is not fear. It is sacred discernment. The same hands that comfort you can, without intent, guide you toward danger. Trust must be paired with awareness. Scripture confirms this. David trusted Saul until closeness became unsafe, and Esther's wisdom preserved a nation. You are being positioned to recognize risk before it fully manifests. God invites you to operate with clarity and boundaries. Protect your heart, your thoughts, and your future. Speak selectively, observe carefully, and remain rooted in constant prayer. Even what appears harmless on the surface, without discernment, can become an entry point for destruction. Pay attention to the small cracks, for even the smallest unguarded opening can lead to outcomes you never anticipated. Sometimes the most difficult instruction is to stop, yet every season where you feel paused or restrained is often divine protection at work. God shuts doors, rearranges plans, and tempers your impulses not to deny you, but to preserve you. Your strength may feel low, your vision clouded, your momentum slowed. All of this can be heaven's barrier, keeping you from stepping into danger. Picture the signals of traffic guiding your life. Red means stop, yellow calls for caution, green invites movement. God controls those lights. If He slows you down, it is not correction but rescue. Often we rush toward opportunities that shine brightly, only to realize they would have led to ruin. The divine pause is your safeguard, your defense, your lifeline. Trust the obstruction. Pray within it. Recognize it as heaven acting beyond what you can see. This is your time to rest, to observe, and to align with divine timing. When the moment arrives, God will open the way with flawless precision. Every step will then carry His authority. You will be protected from harm and positioned for victory. When clarity fades, when direction seems hidden, and the next move feels uncertain, it is easy to feel adrift. Yet what appears as confusion is often God's covering. He hides your trail so predators cannot follow. Like thick morning fog concealing a valley from a hunter, God veils you from forces waiting to strike. Your hesitation, your lack of clarity, the slowdown in decisions are signs of divine shielding. Do not resist the mist. Receive it. Pray through it. Seek wisdom and stay attentive. Many moments of true ascent occur not when everything becomes obvious, but when we surrender to the unseen guidance of God. Think of Joseph in Egypt. Some of the most pivotal moments in his destiny unfolded while he was hidden, waiting quietly, unseen in confinement, or moving silently within power. This holy haze surrounding you is not disorder. It is a divine training ground. It builds endurance, sharpens spiritual perception, and strengthens the roots of your faith. While your mind searches for explanations, your spirit is being taught to rely on what cannot be seen. Recognize this as protection, not delay. Every step you refrain from taking within this fog is a step away from a trap you would not have escaped. Without intervention, the most damaging snares are the ones we never anticipate. God sees them forming long before they cross your path, and He is actively guiding you away from them. If your intuition feels unsettled, if heaviness presses on your heart, if unease stirs within, it is because your spirit is receiving warnings. You are being redirected from situations that would have left deep scars, losses that drain your strength, outbreaks that alter your course, or spiritual wounds that divert your calling. Often, the rescue God provides is subtle: an appointment cancelled, a conversation delayed, an unexpected shift in timing that seems illogical at first. These disruptions may feel inconvenient, but they are the gentle pull of God drawing you out of harm, like a watchful guide steering his flock away from a ledge concealed beneath the grass. God adjusts your direction with flawless precision. If you had continued forward without listening, your feet could have carried you straight into a danger you never saw coming. Recognize this intervention for what it truly represents: a gift of protection. Every sudden stop, every unexpected pause, every door that refuses to open is heaven murmuring, "I am guarding you." Do not resist it. Do not grow bitter over the shift. And do not dismiss what is being revealed to you. Follow the subtle spiritual impressions rising within. Attend closely to the gentle inner guidance formed by the Holy Spirit, and advance only when God lays the road clearly before you. Not everyone who approaches you with warmth carries a clean heart. God is removing those whose proximity contaminates your inner peace. Some will grin, speak kindly, or act supportive, while secretly wishing for your failure. You may not grasp the full reality yet, but the indicators are surfacing. Patterns of letdown, small wounds of betrayal, or an ongoing exhaustion you feel around certain individuals. This is sacred pruning in motion. Just as a gardener cuts away lifeless branches so a tree can thrive, God separates you from those whose closeness would suffocate your growth or endanger your calling. Watching relationships unravel, doors slam, or bonds quietly dissolve can ache deeply, but it is necessary. Many breakthroughs stall, not because of insufficient effort or ability, but because unhealthy attachments must be released. Welcome this spiritual refinement. Release bitterness. Choose discernment and trust the unfolding. Every person God removes opens space for something greater. Aligned connections, fresh opportunities, and blessings matched to your purpose that will elevate you beyond expectation. There is an unmistakable urgency igniting within you, one that refuses to be silenced. It arrives abruptly, powerfully, unmistakably. God is communicating clearly in this moment. Move, act, step back, remain still. Delay invites risk. This is not ordinary caution. It is divine awareness. Heaven is sounding its call because timing is critical. Imagine a spiritual alarm resonating through your life, piercing distractions and summoning immediate attention. Ignoring this internal signal could draw you into hardships never assigned to you or cause you to miss encounters prepared specifically for now. The urgency pressing on your spirit is God lifting you out of harm's reach and aligning you with the road meant for you. Every second of hesitation threatens to close a window of mercy that has been opened. Respond swiftly. Pray, listen, obey. Your spirit comprehends the instruction long before your thoughts catch up. Trust that inner leading. It is God's supernatural guidance system steering you around dangers hidden from sight. The choices you make in this season carry consequences far greater than you realize. Like a watchful guide steering his flock away from a ledge concealed beneath the grass, God adjusts your direction with flawless precision. If you had continued forward without listening, your feet could have carried you straight into a danger you never saw coming. Recognize this intervention for what it truly represents: a gift of protection. Every sudden stop, every unexpected pause, every door that refuses to open is heaven murmuring, "I am guarding you." Do not resist it. Do not grow bitter over the shift. And do not dismiss what is being revealed to you. Follow the subtle spiritual impressions rising within. Attend closely to the gentle inner guidance formed by the Holy Spirit, and advance only when God lays the road clearly before you. Not everyone who approaches you with warmth carries a clean heart. God is removing those whose proximity contaminates your inner peace. Some will grin, speak kindly, or act supportive, while secretly wishing for your failure. You may not grasp the full reality yet, but the indicators are surfacing. Patterns of letdown, small wounds of betrayal, or an ongoing exhaustion you feel around certain individuals. This is sacred pruning in motion. Just as a gardener cuts away lifeless branches so a tree can thrive, God separates you from those whose closeness would suffocate your growth or endanger your calling. Watching relationships unravel, doors slam, or bonds quietly dissolve can ache deeply, but it is necessary. Many breakthroughs stall, not because of insufficient effort or ability, but because unhealthy attachments must be released. Welcome this spiritual refinement. Release bitterness. Choose discernment and trust the unfolding. Every person God removes opens space for something greater. Aligned connections, fresh opportunities, and blessings matched to your purpose that will elevate you beyond expectation. There is an unmistakable urgency igniting within you, one that refuses to be silenced. It arrives abruptly, powerfully, unmistakably. God is communicating clearly in this moment. Move, act, step back, remain still. Delay invites risk. This is not ordinary caution. It is divine awareness. Heaven is sounding its call because timing is critical. Imagine a spiritual alarm resonating through your life, piercing distractions and summoning immediate attention. Ignoring this internal signal could draw you into hardships never assigned to you or cause you to miss encounters prepared specifically for now. The urgency pressing on your spirit is God lifting you out of harm's reach and aligning you with the road meant for you. Every second of hesitation threatens to close a window of mercy that has been opened. Respond swiftly. Pray, listen, obey. Your spirit comprehends the instruction long before your thoughts catch up. Trust that inner leading. It is God's supernatural guidance system steering you around dangers hidden from sight. The choices you make in this season carry consequences far greater than you realize. The choices you make in this season carry consequences far greater than you realize. Heaven is attentive, waiting for your agreement with God's will. This is a pivotal turning point. A single word released, a single direction chosen, or a single opportunity embraced can propel you into breakthrough or draw you toward harm. The spiritual realm is active with guardians, messengers, and forces that move in response to obedience. Just as Joshua stood before Jericho, your actions now must be deliberate, grounded, and filled with trust. One careless decision made under pressure or distraction could undo years of progress. Yet one step taken in God's timing can unlock gates you never believed would open. Pause when needed. Seek divine clarity. Pray without ceasing. Listen beneath the noise. Heaven is not quiet. It is poised, waiting for you to move in sync with its design. Your next step holds weight, and your obedience will decide whether you walk into safety or step toward danger. Advance with confidence, courage, and spiritual insight. There are places, atmospheres, and circles where your spirit was never intended to stay. God is withdrawing your presence, your influence, or your attachment from them. It may feel sudden or disorienting, but this is protection unfolding in real time. Some environments harbor unseen spiritual threats that slowly drain your strength or distort your calling. Like a master planner, God is repositioning you, removing your name from paths laced with harm and unveiling doors prepared for your blessing. Every ending, every shift, every unexpected exit belongs to a much larger design. Trust that what feels like loss today is laying the groundwork for tomorrow's elevation. Do not fight the transition. Receive it with gratitude, understanding that God is shielding you from dangers you cannot yet see. Every separation moves you closer to favor, covering, and fulfillment of purpose. It stings when opportunities, relationships, or routes you deeply desired abruptly close. Yet some doors shut because God already knows the future they would have produced. What appears as disappointment is often the most compassionate form of divine intervention you will ever encounter. The entrance denied to you is the very one that would have led towards sorrow, depletion, or spiritual collapse. Your steps are being redirected towards safer terrain, toward pathways where your spirit can ascend without threat. Consider Joseph in confinement. What seemed like devastation was in truth the exact process God used to elevate him. Every barrier you face is not rejection, but divine preservation. Do not wrestle with what closes before you. Honor the ending. Gather its lesson and trust the timetable God has set. Every apparent loss conceals a blessing preparing to rise. Stay steady. Watch for the openings that will soon appear. Remember that God is guarding what lies ahead and aligns your steps with the course God has already prepared. Treasure the silence. Welcome prayer. Listen for understanding. Resist the pull to explain yourself or force outcomes. Trust that God is coordinating every element. Your obedience expressed through stillness is dismantling plans formed against you and securing the triumph waiting ahead. After seasons of turbulence, confusion, and unanswered questions, clarity will rise. You will look back and recognize that every pause, every closed passage, every delayed response, and every sudden retreat was God's intervention. He prevented crises you never perceived. He diverted threats before they approached your life. His protection surrounded you long before awareness caught up. The cloudiness you sense now may feel heavy, yet it will soon lift, revealing the consistent guidance that has covered your journey. You will begin to see the hidden rescues, the moments when you were quietly withdrawn from danger, shielded from loss, or redirected toward mercy. Gratitude will replace irritation, and insight will silence every doubt. Honor the protection you did not realize was occurring. Each avoided misstep, each severed harmful tie, each unseen snare dismantled stands as proof that God's love is stronger than any force that tried to derail you. Walk with confidence, stay spiritually alert, and move forward boldly, knowing your future is secured, your path is guarded, and your calling cannot be taken from you. A spiritual stirring is approaching your life, one that will loosen every unstable foundation and bring hidden things into the light. This movement is not meant to shatter you, but to realign you completely. Picture the ground shifting just enough to expose what was buried beneath. God is performing the same work within you. You may feel restless, emotionally heightened, or unusually aware because heaven is preparing you for a transformation so deep that nothing around you will remain untouched. This shaking will remove what is fragile, false, or harmful and strengthen what is meant to endure. Though it may feel disruptive, upheaval often opens the door to blessing. God never allows a shaking without a greater purpose attached. The vibration you sense within is a sacred assurance that change is not merely approaching, it is certain. You are being adjusted before what comes next arrives. In the days ahead, you may notice vivid dreams, emotional weight, unexpected pauses, or intensified spiritual opposition. These are indicators of divine rebuilding. God is reconstructing your surroundings from the ground up. What once felt familiar may suddenly feel distant. People you relied on may step away without explanation. Do not be alarmed by this transition. You are not losing direction. You are gaining alignment. God is positioning your spirit, stabilizing your steps, and anchoring your purpose for the breakthrough that follows the shaking. When the dust clears, you will stand clearer, stronger, and more empowered than before. There is a presence near you whose outward kindness conceals inner opposition. This person moves subtly, offering help on the surface while quietly undermining you beneath it. God has observed every hidden intention and every unspoken scheme. Now heaven is orchestrating a moment where truth will surface plainly. The revelation will strike deeply, not because you were unaware, but because the wound comes from someone you never expected to hurt you. The sharpest pain often comes through trusted hands. Yet God values your destiny too greatly to leave you bound to concealed danger. Anticipate a situation, a conversation, an unplanned encounter, or a sudden shift that brings everything into view. The exposure will be undeniable and impossible to dismiss. You may overhear something unintentionally, stumble upon information unexpectedly, or witness behavior that reveals true motives. It will hurt, but the pain will be purposeful. God is cutting away a connection that would have damaged damaged you over time. When clarity arrives, do not react emotionally. Respond with discernment. God is not exposing their heart to humiliate them, but to protect you. Release them without resentment. Give thanks for the revelation. Prepare yourself for the authentic, loyal connections God is ready to introduce into your life. At this moment, there are circumstances surrounding you that appear stacked against your progress. Doors closed, chances denied, situations that feel misunderstood or unjust. Yet God is the ultimate reverser. What was designed to weaken you is about to be transformed into a blessing so swift and powerful it may leave you stunned. Imagine a courtroom where the outcome seems sealed, only for the verdict to suddenly swing in your favor. That is the kind of divine reversal God is initiating. The same voices that overlooked you may soon speak on your behalf. The same doors that rejected you may open fully. What once looked like loss will rise as victory, bearing unmistakable signs of God's hand. This shift will not creep in slowly. It will arrive suddenly, without warning. One moment you may feel constrained, the next the atmosphere will change. This is not chance. This is not coincidence. This is heaven intervening beyond natural limits. God is rewriting the narrative in real time, shaping an outcome that displays His strength and care for you. When the turning point appears, do not shrink back in uncertainty. Step forward with assurance into what has opened. The divine has not guided you through countless low places just to offer fleeting glimpses of hope. You are about to be mentioned in rooms where your name was once absent. What resisted you will soon begin to propel you forward, ushering you into the future you were designed for. Within the next 2 days, something significant will unfold. It may not announce itself loudly or dramatically, yet its presence will be unmistakably holy. A sign, a quiet word, a dream, an inner shift, or a gentle spiritual prompting is being prepared for you. It will arrive in a form perfectly matched to your life, and your awareness must remain sharp to recognize its meaning. Nothing that unfolds in the coming hours is without purpose. A fleeting comment may arrive carrying insight. A door that closes without warning may actually be pointing your feet toward clarity. A sudden impulse to stop, to move forward, to speak, or to remain quiet could be the very thread that keeps you from a spiritual trap. The coming 24 to 48 hours are saturated with divine guidance and sacred covering. A sign is forming that will bring light to the question pressing on your heart. It will expose what has been concealed or affirm what your spirit has sensed in silence. It may come through discomfort, through stillness, through direct confrontation, or through an unspoken knowing, but you will recognize it as God. And when it reaches you, do not hesitate. Obedience will be your shield. The next decision you make will influence the chapter ahead. God is offering direction before opposition has the chance to interfere. Stay attentive. What unfolds over these 2 days will shape your path forward. A sudden shift in connection is drawing near. It may arrive without warning, without desire, or without immediate understanding. Someone who has walked closely with you may step aside, withdraw, or quietly create distance. It may hurt, confuse you, or feel painfully personal. Yet heaven is declaring that this separation is protection, not injury. God is shielding you from spiritual contamination. This connection has reached the end of its purpose. Remaining bound to it invites fatigue, distortion, and delay. God has overheard conversations you never did, perceived motives you could not see, and recognized dangers you would have stepped into had the bond remained. Though the break feels sharp, it is divinely arranged. What you perceive as loss is actually rescue. What feels like rejection is redirection. And what resembles heartbreak is healing that has not yet fully revealed itself. When the separation occurs, do not pursue it, justify yourself, or attempt repair. Release it with gratitude. God never removes without preparing a replacement. He clears away those who cannot continue with you so that those meant to stand beside you can arrive. There is a voice in your life, an influence, an opinion, or a presence that has blurred your spiritual sight. This presence has produced more confusion than wisdom, more pressure than peace, more unrest than alignment. God is now intervening to quiet this influence completely. On the surface, this person may appear harmless or even encouraging, yet their presence has subtly eroded your confidence and direction. You have noticed the drain after engaging with them, the uncertainty clouding your choices, the distance from your inner clarity. This is not simple emotional tiredness. It is spiritual interference. God will silence this voice, whether through distance, disagreement, or an abrupt interruption. Do not cling to what heaven is muting. When this influence fades, clarity will return swiftly. Strength will replace confusion. Peace will settle where heaviness once lived. The moment this presence exits your life, you will hear God with sharper focus. The fog will lift. The internal noise will quiet. Trust the removal. It is protection, not punishment. Soon there will be a moment when God interrupts you mid-motion, in the middle of a plan, a discussion, a decision, or an action. This interruption may feel inconvenient, unexpected, or frustrating. But this divine pause is God shielding you from danger you cannot yet see. Interruption is one of his strongest forms of protection. He may alter your timing, reroute your plans, delay your steps, or close off your next move, not as correction, but as intervention to keep you from a carefully laid snare. Had you continued, the result would have caused harm. When the interruption appears, surrender immediately. Do not push past the pause or force momentum. Obedience here may preserve your destiny itself. Trust the delay even when it unsettles you. God is not stopping your progress. He is safeguarding your future. In time, you will understand that what felt like inconvenience was divine rescue. This interruption will reveal itself as one of the greatest gifts you have ever received. Your atmosphere is changing. The space you have occupied emotionally, spiritually, or physically has become too tight, too draining, or too unsafe for the next phase of your calling. God is preparing to move you, shift you, or elevate you into an environment where your growth will no longer be restricted. This transition may not involve location. It may show up as emotional distance, spiritual awakening, or relational change. You may suddenly lose interest in certain circles, conversations, or places. What once felt familiar may now feel foreign. This is not instability within you. It is God updating your spiritual address. Your current environment cannot contain where you are being sent. Certain voices, patterns, and atmospheres cannot travel with you into what comes next. Remaining invites stagnation. Moving invites protection and expansion. Do not resist the transition. Allow God to lead you into the space where your gift will flourish. Your understanding will deepen and your purpose will ignite. Once you arrive, the shift will make complete sense. You have shown mercy to someone far beyond what was healthy. You have justified their behavior, explained away their inconsistency, and ignored warnings because you hoped they would change. But God is preparing to reveal who they truly are, not who you wish they would become. Truth will surface through a moment that exposes intent. A behavior will rise. Information will fall into your hands. Everything your spirit tried to alert you to will become undeniable. This exposure is essential. This person cannot walk with you into the coming season. Their intentions clash with your calling. Their loyalty is unstable. Their heart is divided. Their presence delays your progress. God is stepping in to uncover what you have resisted seeing so you can release them without guilt. When clarity comes, accept it the first time. Stop repairing what God is exposing as broken. Release them and protect your spirit. This revelation is not meant to wound you, but to free you. A door you long desired, an opportunity, a relationship, a position, or a vision will close suddenly and with force. The ending may shock you, disappoint you, or strike deeply within. But heaven wants you to understand that this door is shutting so decisively because God is ensuring you never try to reopen it again, because beyond it waited a future that was never meant to hold you.